Legend of the Scorpion King. The Scorpion King is the modern name given to one or more very early Egyptian rulers of predynastic Egypt, most likely Scorpion I and Scorpion II, who lived around circa 3200 to approximately 3000 BCE, just before the First Dynasty. They ruled in Upper Kemet during a violent and formative age when small Nile River kingdoms were being forged into what would become the first unified Egyptian state. Their true personal names are lost. The scorpion appears as a royal emblem rather than a recorded birth name. Historically, the most famous figure is Scorpion II, known from the iconic scorpion mace head discovered at Hierakonpolis. The artifact depicts him wearing the white crown of Upper Egypt while performing a ritual linked to agriculture, irrigation, and divine authority, suggesting control over Nile floodworks and food surplus. He likely ruled shortly before Narmer and may have been among the final rulers who paved the way for Egypt's unification through centralized power, military action, and religious legitimacy. During his reign, the Scorpion King appears to have consolidated much of Upper Egypt, bringing previously independent Nile communities under centralized rule. He expanded early systems of governance and resource control, strengthened agricultural management, and helped establish royal imagery and ceremonial kingship that later pharaohs would inherit. His rule also laid the ideological foundations of divine kingship, shaping the concept of the ruler as both political authority and sacred intermediary between the gods and the land of Kemet. Legend and lore surround him because history fades into myth at this distant era. The scorpion, deadly, watchful, and sacred, was associated with protection, desert power, and divine wrath, later linked to Serket, the goddess who guarded the pharaoh and the afterlife. In mythic retellings, the Scorpion King becomes a chosen warrior of the gods, mastering poison and earth alike, ruling both fertile river and hostile desert, feared by enemies and favored by the divine. In Egypt's shadowy dawn, the Scorpion King stands as a threshold figure, half man, half symbol, where archaeology meets epic memory. He represents the moment when chaos was first beaten into order, when kings became gods on earth, and when Kemet began its 3,000-year rise. Whether one king or many, the Scorpion King remains Egypt's first dark crown, stinging history into existence. If you enjoy and value this kind of content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to push the notification bell. We'll see you in the next one.